Now, family and friends. First of all, I must appreciate the fact that family is very important. Family is like the basic foundation of every human being, right? And so you belonging to a family means a lot. And that's why people who don't have families suffer. They suffer mentally, they suffer emotionally, and they also suffer physically. And so I must appreciate the fact that family is very vital in everyone's life. Yeah. And also family creates in us that that feeling of love or being loved, right? So when someone has a caring family, when someone has a loving family, you find that these people grow up with that feeling of also loving others. But then if someone grows up in a family that is cruel, in a family that is toxic, you find that these people also grow up with the same behavior or feeling of hating others. I believe you've ever had these people who say, I cannot love men. Why? When you ask these people why they say they don't want to love men, you find that maybe in their families, the man in that family mistreated them. And so they developed that very feeling of hate towards men. I hope you understand. I have a friend of mine who lived with the aunt. He is a man who lived with the aunt. And this aunt was very cruel. She used to mistreat him. My friend, that was when he was in primary. And so after primary, this guy, he developed that feeling of being hated, especially by the female gender. And so in his entire life, we've been with him in the University of Nairobi. He's already graduated. In fact, he's on a job. But this guy says he cannot love a woman. Why? Because he was treated with a woman in a very, very wrong way. And so it has affected him to a point he has never had a girlfriend. Just imagine, from primary to high school to the University of Nairobi. In the University of Nairobi, he spent 5 years because he was doing engineering. And this guy hates ladies just from the fact that he was mistreated by his aunt. So you can see how family or relatives are very important to our lives. And so when we live in a family that is mistreating us, or in a family that does not care about how we feel, then we are going to develop that into our character, and it will develop us into our habits and who we are. But then if you live in a family that is supportive, a family that is loving, you will grow up with that loving heart.